Hey guys, hey beautiful souls, welcome. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Summer. I specialize in twin flames. I specialize in relationship readings and healings and all that entails. So I have added some new updates to my website, some really cool, neat orders that I think a lot of you will love. So please check that out. So today I'm going to bring to you a general energy read for the twin flame couples separated and not communicating for the month of July, okay? So I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more and then we'll get started. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. I'm reading for thousands, gazillions of people. So take the bits that resonate, throw away the rest. If you want me to really hone in on your energy and channel you and your partner's energy and what's going on, then you need to, order a personal reading. All right. I'm going to do the recent past energy for the twin flame couples separated and not communicating. Ooh, one popped out, so I'm going to take it. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle my clarifiers, even though I shuffled them 5 to 6 times. I'm going to do 3 more. Here is 1. Here is 2. 3. Well, I'm not doing that and turning it upright. Sorry, I had my deck wrong. Nobody freak out. I had it flipped. So, we have the Ace of Cups, clarifying that, and we have the Five of Swords, clarifying this. Okay. Now I'm going to do my Angel Romance deck. Okay, makes more sense. Okay, now let me get into the energy here, please. For those timestampers out there, you can timestamp me the beginning of the reading, 3 minutes and 5 seconds. So, in the recent past, I feel like this was a growth, a new potential. During the moon cycles, you guys came together. There was a lot of passion that brought you guys together. I feel like when you both met for the first time, you were emotionally and physically attracted to each other, and there was a lot of sex. Hate to be vulgar, but there was just a lot of physical attraction, a lot of physical attraction in this. This felt like something brand new. This felt like something that you'd never experienced before. And I see that you were very sassy for the feminine energy. You were very sassy with this relationship. At first, you were just like, meh, I'm good with or without you. This is just fun for me. Then it became that you guys were so attached that you would do anything to protect this relationship. Maybe you guys were separated due to finances and conserving your finances. Maybe you lived a little bit apart and you couldn't be together as much as you wanted to. There were just many different challenges that came and went, but you both were on board with really protecting what you were building due to this emotional and physical and mental attraction. You both had been seeking each other and you found each other, is from what I can tell. Then we go down on the road. I would say about 4 to 6 months, there began to be some conflict, some jealousy arising, some codependency arising within the relationship. Either you or your partner were really addicted to the other person, as if they didn't show you attention on a regular basis, you got really upset, and then you would, manifest a fight or conflict or feel jealous. Again, you guys were still trying to not be deterred by challenges. And every time you guys would get in sort of a conflict, you guys would always come back together and communicate clearly and accurately and try to implement getting closer. However, I feel like the ultimate downfall was one person fighting for the relationship harder than the other person. There was a certain codependency. One person may have had an addiction, and one person may have had, like, addiction meaning like bad things. And then the other person was addicted to the divine partner. And that person that was addicted to the divine partner didn't understand why the counterpart felt the same way. Hence, they became the runner and you became the chaser in the relationship that was initiated. So let's see what the present energy for you guys has to hold. Here we go. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Present energy for the divine couple separated and not communicating. We have the Lovers, the Soulmate card, the Divine Union, the King of Swords, and Unity. Interesting. Let's see what our clarifiers have to say for these couples. We got 1 shuffle, if I can do it right. We have 2, and we have 3. Nine of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is turning out beautifully, guys. Beautifully. I like this energy. 2, 3, nice. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. So I feel like for the present energy, you guys are both feeling drained within this relationship. I feel like your divine masculine and you, but more of your divine masculine, feels like they can't let go of you in their mind, in their mental space. Even though you're not talking, they still feel you. They still feel your energy. They still, like, they're still having sex dreams of you. It's like you've known this person before. You've known them many times. You've known them many lifetimes. It just feels so comfortable that you've had to have known them before, right? That's the feeling that you get. You're feeling extremely drained when it comes to this relationship. Extremely tired. Like I'm getting the thoughts of you used to come home with still some energy left after a day of work or whatever you do during the day. You still had energy left. You were still vibrant. You were still happy-go-lucky. And now it's like without this person, it consumes so much of your energy, missing them and thinking about them, that it's got you to a point where you feel so drained at the end of the day that you just go and sulk on the couch, or you don't get things done. And your divine counterpart, your divine masculine, just feels completely drained, mentally drained, trying to block things out. What I'm seeing in the present energy is that both you, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, know that this is true love. They still feel it. And even though they're not quite sure how it's going to happen, in the future, choices are going to be made from the heart. And both of you, especially the divine masculine, wants this to return to good health. They want the relationship to return to good health. They want to get back together. They see marriage in their future with you. They feel stable with you, and they're wanting that for the future, and they're really missing you in this sense. Even though they feel drained right now, they're putting it on the back burner. They can't get rid of you out of their mind. So it's like they can do everything they want to do, but you still don't go away. So let's see. Next we have someone getting some advice from someone else. Maybe listening to motivational speakers that get your spirits up. Like I said, trying anything to get back into a positive standpoint. What I see for the divine feminine is that you want to come back, you want your divine masculine to come back and be fair about the situation. You feel like it ended very unfairly. You want the relationship to ascend to a higher level, and you feel them in your energy doing so. What the divine masculine wants to do is come back to his happy comfort zone. He wants to come back to what brought him passion and vitality and energy in his life. So I do see engagement in your future, but first has to come to the stability part, which you guys are both feeling. You guys are both mirroring. You guys both want each other back. This relationship is still very live and fertile, you guys. Right now, the divine masculine is feeling very unemotional in everything he does day to day. So certain beliefs or traditions during you guys growing up have influenced every decision you've made from the time you were little from present day. Meaning, you could have thought something was wrong, something was not right, it should be this way, a relationship should be this way, and that kind of hindered the relationship. Maybe certain religious factors were keeping you apart. However, what I do see presently is that the wheel, with the moon cycles, with us in retrograde, and all these planets in retrograde, they're starting to turn. Now, whether this is good or bad depends on your karma. If you've been doing bad to people, then the cycles are going to turn, the wheel's going to turn, and not in your favor. If you've been doing good and being honest, then it's going to turn in good. What this means, the Wheel of Fortune, is that the karma wheel is turning. And so anything that you've been planting seeds from in the past will turn, and you'll sow your seeds, you'll sow your oats in the present and in the near future. Allie, no. Get out of my room. Sorry, she was clawing on my bed and causing scratches on it. I heard it. So the wheel, what I'm trying to say, you guys, is the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you guys to come into union. Because whatever this specific couple has been going through is coming to a closing cycle. You guys have obviously been doing a lot of work, been working on yourself. Maybe some of you have been depressed. Maybe some of you guys have been really going through and healing yourself. That means if this is for you, you've been deep down in the trenches. You've been crying your eyes out. You've been like kind of depressive, suicidal mode. You haven't been able to get out of the house. You've been healing. And that's the deepest, darkest parts that people don't like to talk about on channels. But it's the truth. It's reality. Sometimes we feel something so deep that it's hard to crawl out of. You've been going through the trenches, so this is telling me that your time is coming. You're going to get back what you've put out there. And your union is coming. The cycles and the wheel is turning for your union to come together for the present energy. So let's see what happens in the future. Now, don't get deterred by future. I don't know why I'm already getting it from guides that the future cards might not lay out as beautiful as you'd like them to. But that just really mirrors your energy and if it's divine timing or not. If you have really let go of things you need to let go of, if you fully detached from your partner and started loving on yourself, it depends differently on each and every person. So that makes me think that reconciliation is not far off. A reunion is not far off. But for some of you, these cards might not display that because, and I haven't even seen them yet, but you may still have some healing to do. You may still have some cycles that, like, you feel like you're done healing and growing and learning, but you're not. But we'll see. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Dreamer, which is the Fool. And we have Balance, which is Strength in traditional tarot. So let's get our clarifiers. We got one shuffle. We have two shuffles. And we have three. Oh my goodness, it's just falling out. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. So let's shuffle these, our oracle. Ooh, that's good. It's like half and half. I knew the energies were going to be like 50-50. I knew it. I called it. Man, I'm good. Okay. So, the future energy I see is the Divine Feminine getting tired of waiting on the chaser. Deciding, you know what, maybe I should let go of this. Maybe they're never going to come back to offer me. Maybe they're not as stable as I envision them to be. Spirit's telling you that this is worth waiting for. Divine timing is worth waiting for. Oh, I'm getting from Spirit, they're saying, when you say this isn't worth waiting for, you're saying yourself isn't worth it. Because the only thing that's keeping you apart is you healing. You getting deep inside yourself, and when you don't let the masculine go, when you don't let the Divine Feminine go fully, and you're still waiting and wishing and waking up every day to see a text message from them or see some sort of communication from them, you haven't let them go. You haven't detached yourself and started from square one, from scratch, from building yourself up again and getting back into that world before you knew them. That's what divine timing is learning to love yourself and be alone again. And only then will they come back. So you're busy over here waiting and deciding to move on. That is probably the best thing for you at this point. You're trying to keep an open mind with this new beginning, this new venture going to. It feels like your world has been crushed. It feels like you're completely trapped and bound because this person has no communication with you. They cut off communication with you. They're not answering your messages, but you still feel bound to them. So you're trying to keep an open mind saying, you know, well, they forced me. I'm going to have to take this new beginning because I have no other choice. What am I going to sit here and do? Beg and grovel and beg and plead? And it's just beneath me. So you're trying to keep an open mind, even though you still feel bound by this, even though you still feel trapped by the connection, to take a new beginning and a leap of faith somewhere else. And while you're finding this balance again and the strength to overcome, and becoming healthy on your own, a single independent person, male or female. This does speak of a feminine energy. However, this is non-biased. This is masculine or feminine. You can flip the roles as they need to be. While you're finding this balance, you're going to come up on your own. Slowly but surely, day by day, you're going to wake up and it's going to hurt a little bit less. And you're going to let go a little bit more and a little bit more. And you're going to see yourself changing, and you're going to see yourself smiling. And then the next day, you're going to actually laugh at a joke. And then the next day, you're going to go out with friends. Like, everything is going to start changing because you're going to be letting go. Then it tells me very soon your union is coming together because you're working on detaching from the situation. So your union is right around the corner once you forget about them completely and utterly. I know it sounds like such a contradiction, but literally I want to do a video later on divine timing because it's so funny how it works. It's like almost unfair how it works, I promise. Okay. So let's get some words of advice for the twin flamers out there, for this couple, separated and not communicating. We have waves of prosperity. We have alchemy and make a decision. Oh, and empowerment. Okay, my cards are falling. Then I'm going to get my clarifiers for this. I love these little mermaid cards. I'm totally a water baby, so these resonate with me very well. Also, I love my twin flamers, and water is very, very healing for every human soul out there. Okay? So let's clarify waves of prosperity. Just one. Wow. Alchemy. I believe that goes with that. And empowerment. Yep, resonates all the way. So we have waves of prosperity along with determination. With this new beginning you're taking, you guys, there is new abundance coming your way, exciting opportunities coming your way, and it's going to feel like you'll know it when it's there because you're going to feel like new energy is just washing over you, and you're going to feel like a sudden high, a surge of like feel good. That feel good you got with your twin, that little high feeling you got, it's going to rush over you, and that's how you're going to know that you're starting. You're starting to get over it slowly but surely. What your guides are wanting to tell you is that you need to be determined in this process. Don't let yourself get bogged down in depression and, you know, being sad. Don't be afraid to rise above. If you rise above the tide, it always goes back and resides, just like waves, just like energy, ebbs and flows, ebbs and flows. It is sure to reside. Have you ever been broken from anything before? Have you ever died from anything before? You've always gotten over it, or you wouldn't be here to this day. So you must be determined to get through this. Then we have alchemy and take the helm. So once you get over this, it's saying you will be on cloud 9. You know those days where you just feel on point. You're getting stuff done at work. You're getting stuff done at home. You feel like Superman. Everything you touches turns to gold. This is the alchemy coming together. This is your energy aligning once you've gotten rid of that shitty energy and you're feeling good again, and all your energy is coming together and syncing at the perfect time. And that perfectly coincides with take the helm. This means you're in control of your own ship. So you've decided to let go of that energy, take control of the present energy, and you're feeling good. And now you feel back in control, which you were trying to get ever since this person ran and you were chasing. Then we have make a decision, and we have safety. Okay, so it says, yeah, it resonates with earlier, feeling stuck or indecisive. Listen to your intuition and make a decision. Don't back down because you are safe in whatever decision you make. Whatever decision you make, the universe will conspire to make that happen for you, and you will be happy in the long run. It will all work out for you in the long run. If it doesn't work out, if you just see things and waves crashing before you and everything falling apart, that's your intuition telling you, nope, this isn't meant for you. Nope, this isn't meant for you. So as soon as you make a decision, if you say today, I'm going to get over him, I'm feeling great, it's going to help you start doing that. So don't be too proud to go back to shore if something wasn't working out the way you needed it to be. Make a decision and go. Love this. Totally resonates with the final message. We have empowerment and we have self-care. Everything on my computer goes reverse. So like I'm over here, but I have to move it over here. Okay, it says, you're more powerful than what you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. Self-care means, it's a beautiful message. It says drowning doesn't always require water. So what does that mean to you? You have the power within yourself to make or break yourself. You are your own worst enemy. That means you can make choices today that sink your ship tomorrow. If you don't take care of yourself and nurse your body and drink plenty of water, the next day you're going to have a headache and feel like shit. If you make decisions to be obsessed, tomorrow you're going to feel like shit missing this person. You have the power. You're the only one that has the power to really make it happen for you. So make good decisions. Grow on your empowerment. Feel the empowerment. My computer's about to die. Hold on. Your self-care is telling the universe how others should care for you. So if you're treating yourself like crap, the rest of the world, including your divine counterpart, is going to treat you like crap. If you put yourself on a pedestal, if you nourish yourself, nourish your body, to cut your hair, wash your hair, cut your nails, clean your house, things like that that make you happy, fill your own cup, others are going to say, okay, this is what they require, this is what they deserve. So the universe is going to match you. Self-care is empowerment in itself, okay? So that's the best I can explain for you guys. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below in the comment section. If some of the parts resonate with you, take them. Those are messages for you. If the rest doesn't make sense, then leave it behind. I don't need to hear that that part didn't resonate with you. That wasn't meant for you. That was meant for the other 800 of people that needed to hear a message. Again, if you want a personal reading, if you want me to look into you and your partner, I don't care what the scenario, I can figure it out for you. I can tell you the truth. I can tell you what their motives are, if they're ever going to have the inclination to come back or not. We can figure it out together is my point. So if you want a more channeled reading, click on the link below and just search around and see what fits you. If not, just message me and see what you think you should get. So if I don't hear from you guys, I will see you in August, the hottest part of the month, or the summer. And I will talk to you guys later. Namaste. May peace be with you.